Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. So today we are going to solve this question which says, which of the following compound interfere with the transport of dopamine? Option A, marijuana. Option B, hashish. Option C, morphine. Option D, cocaine. So what are they asking? They are asking which of these interfere with the transport of dopamine. So before we look into the answer, let us understand what do we mean by dopamine. So what is dopamine? Dopamine is a type of neurotransmitter. What is it? Neurotransmitter. So what do we mean by neurotransmitters? These are the ones which will transmit the impulses from one neuron to the other. So what do? They transmit impulses, and that is why they are very, very important, right? But then there are certain drugs, which can be interfering with this, with the transportation of dopamine. Okay, and those are like one of the important drugs is cocaine. So cocaine, what does it do? It interferes with the transportation of dopamine, with the transportation of dopamine. Okay, this will not allow the transportation of dopamine, and that's how what will happen. Then the neurotransmission will not occur. That is, impulses will not be transmitted from one neuron to the other, wherever dopamine based impulses are there. Okay, or they are based on, suppose dopamine is necessary for the transmission of that particular impulse. Then if dopamines are not transported there, then what will happen? The nerve impulse will not be transmitted from one neuron to the other. So that's how like drugs like cocaine have their interference in the with the transportation of dopamine. Now let us see the option. Option A is marijuana. So marijuana, the chemical nature of marijuana is cannabinoid, and this has its own receptors on the brain cells. Okay, brain cells. So it will bind to brain cells and it will bring about its effect there. It doesn't interfere with transportation of dopamine. Hence, it is ruled out. Option B, hashish. Hashish is also kind of cannabinoid only, and this also bind to the brain cells and affect the brain cells. Hence, it is ruled out. Option C says morphine. So morphine is a type of opioid. What is it? It is a type of opioid which has its receptors on the, you can say, which will bind to the central nervous system as well as gastrointestinal system or gastrointestinal tract. Okay, again, this is not involved in the interference with the transportation of dopamine. So option D, cocaine, that is the correct answer as we have discussed here. So what is the correct answer? The correct answer is option D, that is cocaine. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.